Go. Okay, I do believe we are live. Oh, it's happening. Okay. Just one sec as I share this into FemGenius. Da, 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 da. Post. Okay. Yay. All right. Hello, everybody out there who is watching this presently live, and for all of those who are watching on replay, welcome. My name is Carla Sampson, and I am here with the lovely Kelsey Ray. She's a great friend of mine, and Kelsey was just in the last rendition, the last program of Sensual Success Strategy, which is my 6-week-long online program to help women to create in the feminine paradigm businesses online. And I love that rhymed. And so Kelsey is a multidimensional woman and an evolutionary woman who I had the great privilege and honor of being in Sensual Success Strategy with. She owns her own massage studio. She's a yoga practitioner, and she also owns her a next level high vibrational food and goods service called Awakened Provisions. And her massage therapy practice is called Liberate. And so, yeah, Kelsey and I just wanted to pop on today to kind of go through her experience with Sensual Success Strategy. So thank you, Kelsey, for your time and your presence here today.
Yes. Thank you for having me.
So the way we're going to kind of flow with this particular, I see we're having lots of people coming on. Yay, I see Angela. Hello, beautiful. Awesome. Elise and April. Hi, friends. Hello. All right. So I'm kind of going to take Kelsey and I through a journey of just kind of asking her some questions in terms of what came alive for her in Sensual Success Strategy. Now, my next program of Sensual Success Strategy starts next Monday, literally next Monday. Which I can't believe it's already here. So yeah, I'm so grateful for you, Kelsey. And I want to just kind of start us off by asking you what called you into Sensual Success Strategy. When did we start? It must have been about 2 months ago.
Yeah. I feel like we talked about it early January. So kind of at the turn of the year there.
That's right. We started January 6th. That was the last launch of that program.
Yeah. So let's see, where was I at? So I was running Awakened Provisions, beautiful, holistic, high vibe foods and goods. I've been doing that for a little over a year. It's been going really well. And I was also preparing to open Liberate, the massage office that just opened. Right. And I had like little to no online presence. I did a little bit with Awakened Provisions, but to be honest, like it always felt like work. Like I felt like everything I was doing and putting out there, I just was kind of going through the motions, and nothing was really lighting me up about it. Like I didn't feel like even excited to do it. And so this I knew that, opening the massage office, it was imperative for me to have a better online presence. So luckily I have a beautiful friend who's been dedicating her business to just this. Like, how lucky am I? So
Yes.
So I was very attracted.
I remember that, Kelsey. I want to just reflect, just to talk to everybody out there too about just like how it can feel so laborious to be posting every day, to be engaging with our audience every day, to be getting ourselves online every day. And like, you were doing such a beautiful job, but I feel like what called you in was to like make it more, and this is what my memory is, to make it more personal.
Yes,
And to
exactly.
like, and to share more of your story and to share more of yourself through your business.
Yeah, precisely.
Totally.
Because in that, like, just loving it more, it's so much in that I can see the difference like right away. Like if I want to show up, if I want to um speak my truth and show these beautiful things I'm doing, yeah, it makes a huge difference. So
Totally. Totally. Yes. And then, so in the journey of Sensual Success Strategy, what did you feel like were your big takeaways? Like, what was the growth that you felt like you experienced through our 6-week online program?
so I would say like the largest takeaway, one of the largest takeaways, is definitely working through the fears and blockages I had about showing up online. It wasn't that it just wasn't exciting or I didn't want to do it. That was part of it. But I also just, I had these blocks, and I guess I really didn't identify them yet or really think about them much, but they definitely were there. So that was a beautiful piece, just identifying those, working through them, and moving on. So that was huge. As well as those blockages, I would say like just like getting a little bit more in tune with like my desires for myself and my business, and like figuring out a way to really like have that come through, right? So what I really how I wanted to transform my business, like this could be done with the help of showing up online and speaking my truth. Um, and I can do it in a really fun way. Like it doesn't have to be work. Like this can be like I can yeah, I can play, I can dance, I can do exactly what I want to do with it. Like this is my own, and there's nothing more important than being authentic, right? So if I'm really loving what I'm doing, like, yeah, why not just show the world? So yeah, I think that's the biggest takeaways.
Yes. Yes. You alluded to it just for a second, but like the way that we bring ourselves in Sensual Success Strategy more online to get us started is we actually start to share Facebook Lives into the Sensual Success Strategy group.
Yeah.
So it feels like Sensual Success Strategy kind of sets us up as it's like a training ground, right? It's like this opportunity for us to come in, identify our fears, which you put so eloquently about, not even knowing necessarily that those were blocking you from coming online.
Mhm.
And then being able to like show up in the group and fully express yourself in the group. And now I see you on your personal page and I see you in your business pages, like showing so much of yourself and getting on and dancing and like, and I even through this process and I didn't mention this, and I'm just going to mention too that Kelsey also is a beautiful burlesque dancer. Wow, she just started to get into that within, just a few months ago. And this process of Sensual Success Strategy, I feel like you get to bring yourself online in the way a burlesque dancer would bring herself into that dance, right?
Yeah.
Like the way we reveal ourselves online, the way we create online can be so playful and so seductive and so beautiful. And now I see you really fully bringing that into your online platforms. And it just, yeah, so beautiful.
So fun.
Yes, yes. Awesome, awesome. So, what do you feel like was like now that we are out of Sensual Success Strategy and you're flowing and moving and doing your thing? What do you feel like? How do you feel like you brought Sensual Success Strategy with you outside of the container of our 6 weeks?
So I would say I immediately feel, coming out of it, like I feel so supported. So I feel so supportive for everything that I'm sharing. So I think this is a key element, which we were just speaking about a couple days ago, right? So having like this like beautiful, in particular, feminine support, to show up exactly as we wish to show up, support one another, praise one another, do it in such a loving, like adoring sort of way that just feels so comfortable and so allowing. It's huge. It's like such an empowerment. And it holds accountability too. So there's like that piece as well, especially if you have your own business. This is huge. Like having like, it's like motivating, it's supporting, it's so that's been huge, and I felt that right away, and I feel that continuing to grow, and that just, yeah, that really, that part is really amazing, really helpful. So now I feel like I'm just able to be more fluid with the content I'm putting out. I'm enjoying what I'm putting out, and I don't have any, like, when I get the hit to share something, I share it without resistance, and that just feels really, really good. So I feel like that's where I'm at right now.
Yes. Feeling fully supported.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yes. In Sensual Success Strategy, we really dive into like the next level paradigm of like, how do we actually create in the energy of feminine energy in our businesses, which has to do with receiving and leaning back and moving forward with fierce love and boundaries. And it is like, to get to that place where we can fully express that, it does feel to me like an integral part of that is supporting one another and showing up and getting out of that competition, that old paradigm of competition, and really fully stepping into like, how can we illuminate one another's beauty by supporting each other and encouraging each other? And yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Kelsey. Is there anything else that you want to say before we jump on?
I will just say to everybody viewing, like, well, this is the only program I've took of Carla's. So this is the only one I can really speak to, but I really do feel like it's such an amazing 6 weeks. We'll wait. It's a little bit longer now, right? Longer
7 now. It's 7.
7 weeks now. But just such a fun, like reflective, again, supportive, just beautiful course. And I'd recommend everybody doing it, whether you have your own business or not. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, and I see we have some, Michelle's on saying she loves this. Love you, Michelle. And Emily's here saying love, love, love. These two incredible ladies. Love you, Emily. So thank you guys all so much for tuning in. I want to give a little bit of just a shout out to a free webinar actually that I'm doing tomorrow. I was supposed to be going on this beautiful trip to Costa Rica, and of course, because of the times that we are in, that has been postponed, and so thus I all of a sudden have spaciousness, and so I'm choosing to put out this free webinar so that you guys can kind of get a little bit of a taste into the Sensual Success Strategy vibes. And so that's tomorrow. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's not tomorrow. That's on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's going to be over the Zoom platform. So if you guys would like to register for that, I'm going to be sharing the link in the comments in Facebook below. So please go ahead and register for that. Once you have registered, you'll get an email and with all the details as to how to log into that and kind of come into the Sensual Success Strategy vibes. And it's really, I'm sharing 7 of the biggest tips and strategies that have allowed me to create the online business that I have always desired and always dreamed of creating. And I create in feminine energy. And so I want to share that with you guys. And so if that's something you're interested in, go ahead and register in the link. I'll share it in just a moment. And again, thank you so much, Kelsey, for coming on and taking the time and loving your presence. And I will see you very soon, I'm sure. And thank you everyone for tuning in and for being with us here. Kelsey, where can people find you online?
Yeah, so awakenprovisions.com and liberateWellness.org. I do have some awesome immunity packages for people in the local area, local Ann Arbor, Michigan area, coming up this week. So that's really exciting. And then, of course, Instagram, Facebook. So yeah, check us out.
Beautiful. Well, maybe let's go ahead and share some links into the Facebook comments as well with all of your links too, so people can find you. Awesome. Thank you guys for tuning in. Have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day. And for those of you who I will see in the Avatara Embodied Challenge later, head on over to Femme Genius, and we have 5 days left in the Avatara Embodied Challenge. So love you guys. Bye for now.
Everybody, bye.